Hi, Neil Cannon here, author of The Vitality Secret. In case you're not familiar with my book, it's all about inflammation, which is the root cause of almost every chronic disease there is, including cancer, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, metabolic syndrome, and it's also behind many common illnesses we grow to accept as part of life, like eczema, asthma, psoriasis, Crohn's disease, IBS, food and animal allergies. They all stem from inflammation. Now, this book is all about that, and this program is a system to help you reverse it in 6 weeks to see how valuable you think this will be for you. So here we have 12 pillars of no inflammation. Starting off, we have neuroskills and psychology, possibly the most important part of the whole thing. Without your psychology in the right place, without the right motivations, without the right clarity of why you want to do this and stay committed, you won't stay committed. And just to let you know, I've spent just under about 10 grand in psychology training, transformational training, emotional intelligence training, whatever you want to call it, a lot of training in psychology. And I want to share some of this with you. It's really cool stuff, not just for health and fitness, but for other stuff as well. I wouldn't be doing this now, by the way, if I hadn't done this. And then we have oxygen intake enhancement. Most of us are using only a fraction of our lungs, like the top third section of our lungs. We're not breathing fully. And it's partly down to the fact that we're living pretty sedentary lives. We're not really moving anymore. So the bottom 2/3 of our lungs get neglected. So then we have fluids, hydration, cleansing and detoxification. Probably speaks for itself. We need to hydrate, and we need to hydrate with really cleansing fluids. And then we have lymphatic immune support. Some of you may have seen my Facebook Lives about the importance of a healthy immune system. Most of us are going around with unhealthy immune systems. We're going around with suppressed immune systems, and diseases like cancer can't grow in a healthy immune system, and most of us have suppressed immune systems without knowing it. Part of this program, I really want to empower you to kind of take measurements and to see where you are, see how healthy your immune system is, and we're going to be talking about that, and gut health as well, because about 70 to 80% of your immune system surrounds the gut. Then we've got activity. So this isn't going crazy in the gym. This isn't trying to get you to become Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's just to get you active, get you moving. We don't need to be going crazy. We don't need to be doing marathons. We just need to be active. Partly because of the lymph system, we need to be active, but there's also, the stronger your body is, the stronger your immune system's going to be, and the stronger everything's going to be, and your life's going to be so much better as well. Macronutrients, protein, fats and carbohydrates. We're going to talk about how your body processes them. Micronutrients, your vitamins and your minerals. Sleep. Okay, it's not sleep, but I had to match it up, and this had to be in there. Sleep is so important. Most of us are getting very disrupted sleep, and it's not regular, and there's so many important processes that happen during your sleep. So it's got to be high quality for kind of maximum hormonal regulation and growth hormone and antioxidants, all this kind of stuff. So toxin and poison elimination or big reduction. We can't completely eliminate toxins, but we can have a huge reduction in them. Then we have insulin sensitivity. A lot of us are becoming resistant to insulin because of this very carbohydrate loaded diet that most of us are eating these days. Too much sugar, too many high glycemic carbohydrates, too many poor quality carbohydrates, and we're becoming intolerant to insulin. We need to become sensitive, and I'm going to be looking into ways like intermittent fasting and ketosis and more. And then we have orthopedics and care of the human frame. This is so important and often very overlooked. The spine is like your hard drive for your body. If your spine is out of shape, and if you're inactive, if you're sedentary, not moving much, I've just said the same thing in 3 different ways. If you're not looking after your spine, your other organs will suffer. The rest of your body will suffer. Every single bone, every single vertebrae and nerve is connected to another organ. And it's amazing how much your spine has an impact on your health. Also, if you've got pent up emotions, stress, things you're not dealing with from the past, trauma, that can all be stored in your spine. So we're going to be looking into that as well. And then we have nature's pharmacy. No drugs, and natural supplements. So everything that grows in this planet, that's an outside area I'm pointing to that you can't see. Everything that grows in this planet is a medicine. We don't need drugs for the most part. For the most part, most common illnesses and chronic diseases don't need drugs. You don't need drugs for any of these. And unless you have something like type 1 diabetes, which is when your body needs insulin, and that's a case where you do need it. But for the most part, drugs aren't needed. And we're going to be talking about natural supplements and plants that you can use to actually give yourself the real medicine. Remember, drugs are mostly just a synthetic reproduction of what is naturally found in nature. It's just like pharmaceutical companies copying what you find out there and then patenting it so they can make money, and that's what is educated to all of us and doctors. So yeah, this is the Inflammation Solution Program. The investment I'm going to ask for is just $97. It's a very tiny amount. It's for 6 weeks. And the reason I've asked for such a small amount is because I want this to be an absolute no-brainer for you. I want to get a community in there. I want to get this really working for people. Only my private clients at the moment get access to this, which is $9.97 a month. I think that's a really good value deal, actually, to be honest. Hit the link below this video. It's $97, and I look forward to seeing you in the members area.